Hey there, Patriots. Welcome back to another episode of Revolution 91 News. My name is Bo, and I'll be your anchor this week. We have a new segment detailing all you need to know about the movies. So, here's Shane with the box office.
Welcome to the box office, your weekly source of information of what's happening at the movies. Last weekend, Paramount Pictures released The Running Man to lukewarm critic reviews and an even more lukewarm box office. The film opened with a domestic gross of $16 million, only 14% of its budget, and even less than 1% of what it needs to gross to make a profit. Yikes! This Running Man may as well be walking. Also opening last weekend, the long-awaited threequel, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, released to lukewarm critic reviews but positive audience reviews. It opened at the box office with $21 million domestically and a whopping $54 million internationally, making around 83% of its budget. So don't listen to its title, Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Go to the theaters and see it. And now it's time for our weekly recommendations selected by the committee. The movie of the week is Chainsaw Man, the movie, The Rize Arc. If you're an anime fan, this film is absolutely worth watching, with eye-popping animation, huge sprawling battles, and an emotional story that's wreaking havoc on the young male population. The indie spotlight of the week is Rental Family. Described as a sweet-natured dramedy about faking human connection until you make it, it'll surely make you cry and laugh while restoring your faith in humanity. And now, the official box office recommendation. This week, it is One Battle After Another. Directed by master Paul Thomas Anderson, this film has an incredibly relevant story in our times, tackling issues like immigration and child-parent connection. Alright, that's it for this week on the box office. Thanks for tuning in. Back to me.
At our last pep rally, the new Teacher of the Year was awarded. Here's Habib with the story.
This week, we spoke to football coach and Teacher of the Year, Coach Godfrey, and we asked him about his insight about different classroom settings today.
Believe it or not, I was never a loud and outspoken person, to which I never wanted to speak in front of a crowd. So that was one of the things that I had to overcome while being a teacher. You know, when you connect to the kids in your class, it makes it more, one, it's going to be a whole lot funner, all right? And you understand the student understands you. They understand that there is a time of play, and then there's the time to work, and you can, sort of kind of decipher it between the two. It just makes the overall atmosphere better once you develop a fruitful relationship with the students in your classes. It's a revolving door with education. There's always something new. There's always something better. AI is one of the big things that's booming right now. However, I'm sort of kind of on the fence because I like pen, pencil, and paper, and these guys right here, calculators, and education is evolving into the digital world. I feel as though the digital aspect and the technological aspect never truly replaces pen, pencil, and paper. Entitlement and accountability, to where there's more accountability being placed on the teachers versus that of the students. As a community, we got to realize that teachers are here to do a job, and their job is to educate, the kids. But also there's a buy-in from the kid to take ownership for their own education. In saying that, it's not going to be spoon-fed or gifted to you. Be open-minded. Every day is going to present new challenges. It's not going to be easy, but if you work at it, whatever obstacle you face as a new teacher, you will overcome it. And try to build as many relationships with the students, the teachers, and your peers as possible, because, in this profession, you have to lean on one another.
This is Habib reporting, Revolution 91 News.
With winter coming, it's time to wrap up fall sports. Flag football recently had their senior night, and Josh was on the scene. So let's hear from him.
Right now I'm just having fun. Like, this is my last game. It's no mixed emotions. I don't care if we lose or win. I'm just trying to have fun with my team because it's my last game. So yeah.
My favorite memory probably has to be last season when I got a pick. Yeah, it was a good pick too.
My best memories when I got a pick six.
On the bus rides and stuff, we used to always play music together, or on the bus rides back. It used to be like super hype whenever we won a game and stuff, and it just really made me feel like I was a part of a team.
We made the playoffs last year, and it was really fun, and it was really nice to bond with the team and make it that far. All the girls are really close to each other. Even if you aren't close to each individual girl, we all still have like a sisterhood.
We're a pretty big family, honestly. Like, there's rarely any drama, any discourse, and if there is, we always get through it.
It's taught me a lot. It's taught me a lot of patience with the girls. It's taught me to be a better person, really, and how to control my emotions and my anger, especially on the field, because there's a lot of things that can get to you. But having that self-control really does hurt.
Finally, on Veterans Day, our ROTC held an event honoring all the people who selflessly risked their lives for our country.
On November 11th, we paused to honor the incredible men and women who have served our nation. The event kicked off with a moving flag ceremony led by the JROTC, followed by a heartfelt speech from the guest speaker, Master Sergeant Howard Max Mullen, former United States Army Ranger, who shared a perspective on service and community.
I was born to be a soldier. I always wanted to be a soldier ever since I was a little kid. My father, he was in the Army. He served 21 years in the military. And so that's all I knew growing up is, my dad being in the Army. Also, a lot of things I like most about the military, the camaraderie, the traveling, the going to different countries, the people that you meet, the people you serve with. It's what you put into it. And I loved every second I was in the military.
Today I held the Marine Corps cap during the POW MIA table. I introduced our guest speaker, Max Mullen, and I gifted him a challenge coin.
Well, I received a challenge coin. The history of the challenge coin, when you receive a challenge coin, it's like an award, a thank you. So I received a challenge coin. I have a lot of coins, but I tell you, this one's really special.
Veterans Day is a day of reminder of the sacrifices made to protect the freedoms that people cherish. It's a day to say thank you to those who served in the military.
The significance of the table is to bring light and honor our prisoners of war and missing in action who, over the course of our history, who have been wounded, killed in action, or who were prisoners of war during any conflict that we are a part of. To me, Veterans Day means a day that every American citizen can come together and honor our veterans, both living and dead.
It means a lot to me because, a lot of people get Veterans Day and Memorial Day mixed up, but Veterans Day is you have opportunity to thank those that served. No matter if you only served 3 years, you served your country. So it means a lot to me, Veterans Day.
Veterans Day, I have a lot of people inside my family, they serve from all branches, Marines to Navy to Army, so I really want to honor those people.
If you couldn't make it today, there are still so many ways to support our veterans. Through volunteering, donating to local veteran services, or simply taking a moment to acknowledge a veteran in your life.
That's all for this week, Patriots. Stay tuned for more and come back for another episode of Revolution 91 News. And remember, be good people.